Yakuza 0? I might. I've always been curious about that series. All right, let's get into it, though. Wolf versus ZSS. Here we go. All right, so just trying to feel each other out early on, but I think the feeling's done. I think they're just starting to go straight into hitting right now. Dexter's. I like how Dexter got that hit, and then once the situation was done, he was like, okay, I'm done. I'm leaving to not force this issue anymore, because that's how AoS makes the magic happen. Yep, just hold back a little bit more, and now that you have a bit of a lead, this is where AoS has to play at your pace, and that's where he tends to struggle as a player. Lots of macro knowledge coming through into the set. Hollow Knight's one of my favorite games, by the way. Beat that so many times, so yeah. Keep on dropping recommendations, and AoS will keep on dropping those stocks because right now Dexter is on a tear, looking like he's on a warpath, just trying to get the run back against ZD in Grand Finals winner side.
You mentioned that AoS is like really negative on Dexter.
I did not. I did not.
So there was
I can imagine.
There was this period where AoS was just like the best player in the region, without a doubt. Like, he was beating ZD kind of consistently. And then Dexter came back to play, and AoS just dropped like a... He just dropped. Ooh. And it definitely just shows, though, I guess, how Dexter's whole playstyle is completely... It's just the antithesis of what AoS stands for.
Yeah, it's kind of like an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. And it looks like the immovable object is going to win. By definition, it probably should, because, yeah, I mean...
Especially something has to stop.
Yeah.
And if it's not the thing that's moving, I imagine.
It takes more energy to move than it does to resist movement. So the immovable object should win.
Yeah.
If you ever want to, like, you know, drop that riddle or trivia question or something like that. But it's like the real riddle right now is how is AoS going to even this up? It's looking like it's going to be hard.
Yeah, Dexter's not really moving. You realize he's kind of just standing in the same place, letting AoS swing first, and he's like, okay, I'm going to hit you out of this now. However, yeah, going to land with a nair. A lot of like the general sex kicks in this game are really good, but Wolf is just one of those characters that's like one of the best. It's huge. It low profiles when you land. It can kill at high percents. It's fast-ish, safe-ish.
You know, it still kind of blows my mind that
that was really good.
That was godlike right there from Dex. But it still kind of blows my mind that the term sex kick is still used. Because, like, you know, I was on Smashboards like 2000, like, I think it was like 7 or so when that term started came to be. And here we are, all these years later, people are still using it. And, like, that was like, you were like 2.
What, 2007?
Yeah. Wait.
I was like 5.
Okay.
I was born in 2002.
Slight exaggeration.
Slight exaggeration.
5.
I was definitely not on Smashboards.
Yeah, you're still a baby.
I'm a child.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just one of those things that kind of just transcends time. I also spent a lot of time on Smash Rookie myself when I was in high school. So I would definitely call things a lot older than they should be. Like, fun fact, MDSR and DSR are actually supposed to be switched. The original meaning of them were the opposite. So, more knowledge for y'all. However, AoS is actually starting to really slowly pull us back together. So maybe something clicked in his brain, but he can't afford to let Dexter get any momentum going now, because that's just, if Dexter has momentum, it's going to completely stop how AoS is playing now.
Yeah, great air dodges from both players right there, able to survive that situation. But Dexter's looking for that one forward air. If AoS, like, tries to grab or tries to side B and Dexter's already in the air, then that should be game right there. And again, the reflector coming through pretty big. Okay, nice. Will Dexter be able to get this kill here? No, good move. Excellent move right there from AoS even. Using the crawl also just kind of cover that little zone above ZSS's head where Wolf likes to occupy. But one more hit from either player should do it from the stock. Covers pretty much all options. Nice work from AoS, stopping the bleeding a little bit. Yeah,
I can tell once the second Dexter's did an option and it wasn't roll in. Ooh.
Yeah. Good stuff. Nice call out right there from Dexter. AoS doobie jump.
I mean, that also is just part of the character.
Yeah.
You kind of have to, but once again, Dexter is just a lot better at calling out AoS's mistakes more than other players are. And he will pounce on them. Like we talked about how ZD was able to force AoS to approach because AoS was getting impatient. Dexter just does that but better. There's really no other way to explain it. He just
one of the best in the regions of doing it.
One of the best in the regions. He just puts fear in you when there really shouldn't be any. But at least what you think. And then you realize it's also Wolf. It's a really good player playing Wolf. And we're going to hear the Final Fantasy music coming out. I'm going to be honest, I don't really like the song. Like, I think it's fine, but I feel like it's been overplayed to the point where I'm just like, yeah, okay, can we get the next one? You know?
Zoomer take.
That is a Zoomer take.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, that's a Zoomer take. I also just do not like JRPGs.
That's understandable.
So like, Final Fantasy music was never my cup of tea. However, also AoS switch skins, just side note. At least he used that in the first game and I did not pay attention.
No, there's a different skin. Yeah. Usually goes like for the darker blue. And hey, the switch seems to be working well right now because this was almost a stock for Dexter. This is a stock for Dexter. Yeah, good stuff from AoS. Starting off strong this game number 2. And by the way, I did just look up the set count like you were alluding to earlier. Yeah, you're right. You're right. This kind of sucks for AoS. It's like 213 for AoS. Ooh.
But AoS having...
No, 218 set count.
218. AoS having a nice lead right now. Dexter having to come back is definitely plausible. However, just letting AoS run with like momentum is huge for him. As we're seeing right now, he's pulling up this damage and he's taking the lead again, taking extra stock. And you're not even at 100 yet. And you're dead. You missed that.
Yeah, you can't do that. Not against Wolf. Not against Wolf. Tried to get the slide off DI, but, you know, just didn't have enough speed to get going there. But despite that, you know, you're still... Oh, man. Actually, almost getting killed right there.
He's getting killed right there.
Dude, you're firing on all pistons right there. Good stuff to AoS, taking that game in a fast pass.
That could be the skin change, honestly. Like, the skin change is something that I hear a lot of players say. I'm a one-type skin dude.
Same. For some characters, I feel like you can go multiple skins. Like, some characters just have no bad skins, like Falco, for example. Every skin Falco is clean.
I think the only character I use multiple like colors on is like Roy, because he doesn't really have any, except like the pure gold one. I think the pure gold one is kind of meh at best.
Yeah, but like one okay color and like all the rest are like really good. Marth, no bad colors also.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Private characters kind of dripped out, honestly. But it looks like maybe that was some misinput. That hey, if you won with Bikini Zero Suit Samus, I don't know, maybe stick with that because. All I'm saying is on screen right now against Dexter, Bikini Zero Suit has a 100% win ratio, while this Zero Suit has 0%.
That's what I'm saying. There's a joke to be made there somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make it, but you'll know what I'm going at there. But the down smash into the up B is not going to take it, but hey, you got damage on the board, and you did have Dexter in disadvantage for a little bit before he came down with an air, and you just accepted it.
Yep, you kind of just have to hold that when Wolf has that hitbox out already, unless you like already have something else like an up smash. But AoS is going to get punted across the stage right there, using that flip kick to maximum advantage right there, just to get back on the stage, to get back on the center stage, to set up for a grab. It does it all. And now AoS starting to let loose the paralyzer shot a little bit earlier in order to just make himself safe when Dexter opts to reflect that kind of stuff. With no air dodge. Oh, AoS is all over him. What an option.
Oh, that was just really nice movement to get around that. And that side B is going to take the stock. So, a stock lead is definitely a stock lead. You lost it immediately.
But you had it.
You had it, and that's huge. Once again, anything you can take into Dexter, you take it. Especially, as we've seen with AoS, he needs it. He needs any sort of momentum boost he can get. He is a very on type of player. If he's playing at his pace, he's at his best. And getting your pace into Dexter is probably one of the hardest things in life.
Yeah. It is not easy. Another big scoop, though. Let's see what happens here, because Dexter, was looking for that forward air. And forward air at this percentage should lead to a fair bit of damage, honestly. Like forward air, you could probably land a couple up airs afterwards if AoS doesn't DI away like he did right there.
Yeah, and Bear coming out. He's dead. No, he's not. But that's lost. He still has a jump. However, he had great angle from Dex holding down there just to get the damage on the board. And AoS was running away with it, and that's just not happening anymore.
Yeah, I'm anticipating a dash attack or a back air to find his mark for Dexter, just with the way that AoS is moving right now. He's jumping a lot, which, again, as I said before, he has to do. But, like, if you don't have a hitbox out there already and Wolf's kind of positioning proactively, yep, a dash attack could come through.
Great up tilt, but I don't even think that was sweet spot. I think he may have just invincibility through the sweet spot. Therefore, he just hit this out spot was the only thing left.
Yeah.
And we're just seeing a lot of
good reactions.
I don't think he could have gotten what's called off that.
Yeah, I don't think he could have gotten much else. There's dash attack that was one option, but not able to get the kill yet, getting the hitbox that he didn't quite want.
Yeah, and these two are just looking for that opening. They both know that if they mess up, they were losing their stock for it.
Ooh.
I don't even think that was like optimal DI. I think it was not at the percent. And he didn't punish him for that. And you're dead.
Yeah, that was so scary. I mean, that's one of those times where, like, ironically, the situations where up throw would work best are the ones where you want to use it the least. Because if you get punished, you just die. But, like, when ZSS has a healthy bit of rage and your opponent's at, like, a really high percent, that's when you can sneak that in there with the bad DI. Also, if you miss it, you die. So it's kind of a coin toss.
30% on the board. Talked about any lead is a lead. And no, not going to get hit by that up smash. Maybe a slight movement on the neutral because I swear, when he started, he would have been able to scoop.
Uh-oh. It was bad. Ledge trump. Oh, didn't trust it. Didn't trust it completely, but the footstool.
And not going to be able to get that. And actually, that could be the game changer, if we're being honest here. We've seen how early. Oh, he wants that. That was how? How did he still get that?
The no mix-up, mix-up. Sheesh, AoS is all over him right now, though.
AoS wants that run back from ZD.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, side B shouldn't take it.
Yep, not coast to coast like that.
And that was a great hold down.
Okay. I mean, there's a pretty big break point. Just hold shield. Why would you? You know what? It works. It works.
No, I mean, especially, actually, yeah, why would you roll there? We've seen you roll back in at times, too.
Yeah, and that, like, if it got hit during the startup frames of your roll, you would still just die there. But hey, you're alive for now. Let's see if you can make it happen, though. Wolf is an explosive comeback character. Just takes a couple hits to do it. If ZSS is like 70, you could kill with almost any smash attack. Dexter does have to swing this recovery first, managed to do just that. Bad DI, but still gonna stay alive for now. Okay, this could be, that back air. That DI was off. I've seen some wilder things happen, man.
Yeah, AoS really needs to watch out how he does anything. You can't air dodge there. That's giving Dexter a chance.
Uh-oh. Is this, don't let it happen to you. Don't let it be you, man. It could be you. It could be you. He reversed that too.
Oh.
Good spot dodge. He knew he got killed by like next to or a grab and almost got killed before, so knew that was not on the table.
Take it.
But yeah, this should be enough. Great DI, but yeah, there's no DI that was going to save you though. Oh, okay. Wait, Kagurio's tonight? Oh, bruh. Okay. Well, we just got word that after the set, we're going to be swapping over to VG2 because on the main channel, we're going to be running Kaguribi, the Japanese tournament. So it's going to be a great time. Honestly, this is one of those times you should multi-switch because we've got grands after this. But, you know, make sure that you stay tuned, lock mode to VG1 or 2. Thanks for supporting the scene. But let's see how this set pans out right now with AoS. Up 2-1 against Dexter at the moment with a very strong record against AoS here. This would be a pretty big upset for him.
Yep. Great. Just catch it. Did he have a jump? No, he doesn't. But not going low to try to maybe intercept Dex. And Dex just saying, screw that, I'm going high.
Yep. And you just got to hold that.
And great just nair to stuff out the flip jump attempt. However, sorting back on stage is really going to help out. AoS take this stock because he he needs to take this one first. We've seen it. Dexter is almost able to come back from anything, it feels like. You almost saw it last game. So being able to do as much as you can on your, like your first or second stock, you will take it. You need it. You need it.
You need it all. You absolutely do. And right now, what AoS needs is, he's looking for like a nair or something to start off a combo, but Dexter's not giving that up. A lot of the damage that he's been getting is constantly been kind of set up off of this air and hit. But Dexter going deep, going all the way to the wall with that forward smash is going to take that stock away as early as you can, and that's why he's one of the deadliest players out here.
Yeah, great. I'm surprised that one didn't hit. I'm gonna be honest. I thought that down smash definitely should have poked, hit him or something. But getting slightly juggled, but can quickly hit Dexter out of it. But hitting the shield a bit too long in that fair. You know, the second you hit that shield, you're just going to see a claw slash down at you.
Yep. And Dexter missing that back air right there. This should be an easy pickup. No, AoS DI hard away there. So I'm wondering if maybe Dexter, no, there shouldn't really be a string for that. You could probably just get like maybe a late hit dash attack, try and force bad DI for worse positioning or something like that. Great low profile up air right there from AoS though, kind of scooping that jump. Almost dead even between the two players at the moment as Dexter looking for, yep, that air-to-air nair. Here we go. Let's see what AoS can get off the ledge right here. Just try to check him down with that jab. Gets hit by the reflector and air dodging right down to get the best position possible. But there's that late hit dash attack I was talking about before to throw off AoS's DI even more. But this should be a kill. Yes, it is.
Can you see Dexter, not really a player you see express himself at all. He has shown emotions during the last two stocks that he's lost. He's starting to jump up in his chair a bit, and that's not common. You almost never see Dexter in a, you know, even when he's like times when he's losing, he kind of like, yeah, okay. But now, I don't know, it just can definitely affect the mind state because mentality is a huge part of this game, believe it or not.
Yeah, well, I imagine he doesn't want to lose to someone he's beaten like 10 times while he's only lost 2 times to them, so.
Great option there, but no, we're not going to be able to get the roll in. I think AoS had pretty much all the options covered. He just messed up the spacing on the roll in.
I'm loving AoS's DI away on these. Uh-oh. Good drift back, and yeah,
great
go
early
high.
side B.
Yeah. I'm loving AoS's DI on these forward airs right there, too. It's been the reason that he's been able to stay alive for so long. Okay. How do you land? Dexter letting you drift back in the center stage, but I mean, the momentum is not on your side at the moment, but Dexter maybe playing one step ahead of himself there. Gets the air dodge read and gets the kill, the big scoop, and we got ourselves a game number 5. Lots of game 5s tonight.
Lots of game 5s. And everybody cheered. Yeah, I mean, granted also that just means players are actually bringing the others to the limits, theoretically. And it's just a nice, I don't know, nice to change of pace instead of just seeing, you know, ZD just like 3-0 everybody.
I mean, yeah, ZD kind of called on himself like that call-out tweet a couple weeks ago. People are still talking about it. And I'd still say if you're MDVA, I still will do a VOD review for you if you send me like a DM. I'm being completely dead ass.
I mean, you
right
can't,
now.
okay, side note, you can't just say that and then not come to Pound. You can't just call.
What, and not come to Pound?
Like, ZD didn't go to Pound.
Oh, yeah, he was there for friendlies.
He was here for friendlies, but he didn't come here to defend the region.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean,
it's very just funny. That's all.
Hey, I mean, what does he have to prove at this point?
I mean,
he takes our money every week.
Peanut outplays him at several majors, but that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go to town, which is a
He
stage.
did not say anything false. He did not say anything false. IMO.
You're okay. We're gonna see the switch to town and city, which we've seen to various success. I think we've seen mostly fail against ZD, but it's not a bad stage to go to, generally due to the fact that it's such a wide stage for you to run around on, and it can be hard for Wolf to catch you at times. Although if you're making your jumps kind of obvious in how you move around and flip jump, it's gonna be really easy for Dexter just to throw out maybe a fair or a bear to intercept you.
Yep, and those moves cover a whole zip code, so you better come correct against those. But AoS shield's getting a little low. I'm wondering if Dexter's going to keep the pressure going in order to set up for a poke or something like that. But the moment you start to overextend on AoS, that's when you get a quick low 2-piece. Makes you regret your whole life choices.
up B, high not B, up smash. There's a high ceiling though, so you're gonna be living just a little bit longer. Although that does come at the cost with small side blast zones. So you're probably gonna be dying to any sort of bear, not from there.
Yeah. Sweet spot probably would have done it though.
Oh, he definitely would have. Dash attack's probably gonna take it. Bear's getting stupidly close, and that was just like 15%.
Hey, take it when you can. Great spot dodge right there. And
And
yep,
dash
there's that
attack.
dash attack. Yep. Dash attack and up tilt seem to be the two big win conditions for Dexter in this matchup because AoS loves to jump and AoS loves to move, specifically dash. And dash attack blows up dash, up tilt blows up jumps. Got both those covers. It's an option of, when you're going to do it.
Oh, yep. Those up airs catching AoS on the platform. That is one thing that works out really well for Wolf, is that you can catch AoS kind of just on those platforms. Of course, sticky platforms in this game are a thing. That's like one of the hardest attacks in this game to get off them.
Yeah, honestly.
But yeah, these grabs aren't working out either. I haven't really seen AoS pull out much successful grabs this tournament in general. Seems either wasn't.
We saw him a bit in like game number 1 and 2, but the grab stopped working because he stopped conditioning Dexter to hold shield. Like now Dexter can just like jump out there with a button, and like why would he ever hold shield when, there's no reason for him to do that right now. And right now, I mean, in this game number 5, it's really starting to run away from AoS right now. Like the adaptations were there, but the long game seems to be going to Dexter at the moment.
I've seen AoS win these before.
I have.
I've also never seen Dexter drop these before.
Yep, exactly. As I said before, the unstoppable force versus a movable object. The immovable object is harder to move because Dexter's moving on through this bracket. AoS will stop this run at 3rd place.
Nice respectable 3rd. I think he was seated 4th. Pink seated above him.
Yep.
No Seagull Joe in this bracket. I didn't just realize, but kind of remembered. I think he was here for doubles and then just, I don't even know, maybe he's playing friendlies right now.
Yeah, just chilling. I respect that.